All right, everyone, buckle up, because we're diving into a story that's got Hollywood buzzing, and not in a good way. We're talking about Karla Sofía Gascón, the star of Emilia, Perez, and her very public, very messy return to the spotlight. This isn't just about a red carpet appearance. It's about controversy, redemption, and whether or not someone can truly bounce back from a social media firestorm. The big question is, can she pull it off? Can she actually navigate this minefield and salvage her career? We're going to break it all down, from the initial scandal to her surprising appearance at the César Awards, and what it all means for her future, especially with the Oscars looming large. This is a story of second chances, or maybe no chances at all, in the unforgiving world of Hollywood. So what exactly happened? Well, it all started with some unearthed tweets. These weren't just your run-of-the-mill bad takes. They were deeply offensive, targeting Islam, George Floyd, and even Selena Gomez, her Emilia Perez co-star. We're talking tweets dating back to 2016, resurfacing right as Gascon was riding high on Oscar buzz. Can you imagine? One minute you're the toast of the town. The next, your past is dragging you down faster than you can say cancel culture. The backlash was swift and brutal. People were outraged, and rightly so. Netflix, who's distributing Emilia Perez, seemed to distance themselves, even removing her from some promotional materials. It was a PR nightmare, plain and simple. Gascon deactivated her Twitter account, issued apologies, but the damage was already done. This wasn't just a simple mistake, it was a pattern of behavior, and that's what really stung. The internet never forgets, and in Hollywood, a scandal can be a career killer. This is the reality Karla Sofía Gascón is facing right now. Now, let's talk about the César Awards. This was her first public appearance since the tweet scandal exploded. The César Awards, for those who don't know, are France's equivalent to the Oscars. Emilia Perez was nominated for a whopping 12 awards and ended up winning 7, including Best Film. Big night for the movie, but all eyes were on Gascon. She walked the red carpet, but it wasn't your typical glamorous stroll. Reports say she was flanked by security, avoiding the press line altogether. It was a calculated move, a way to show her face without having to answer the tough questions. But did it work? Well, that's up for debate. On one hand, she showed up, supported her film, and didn't completely hide away. On the other hand, the heavy security and avoidance of the press only amplified the controversy. It screamed damage control, and it didn't exactly scream genuine remorse. Even the host of the César Awards couldn't resist taking a jab, joking that Emilia Perez was nominated for Best Tweet. Ouch. You could see the discomfort on the faces of her co-stars and the director. This appearance was a gamble, and it's still unclear if it paid off. The big question now is, what does this all mean for the Oscars? Emilia Perez has 13 nominations, including Best Picture, and Gascon herself is nominated for Best Actress, making her the first openly transgender woman to be nominated in that category. This is huge. It's historic. But can she overcome the controversy and actually win? That's the million-dollar question. A source told People magazine that she plans to attend the Oscars, but it's unclear if she'll walk the red carpet. Again, more calculated moves. Look, the Academy Awards are all about image, and this scandal has definitely tarnished Gascon's image. Some say she should withdraw her nomination to avoid further controversy. Others argue that she deserves to be there, that her talent should be judged separately from her past mistakes. It's a complex situation with no easy answers. What's undeniable is that this controversy has cast a shadow over Emilia Perez and the entire awards season. It's a reminder that in Hollywood, your past can always come back to haunt you, no matter how talented you are. Let's talk about redemption. Can Karla Sofía Gascón actually redeem herself? Can she convince the public that she's truly sorry and that she's learned from her mistakes? Well, redemption isn't just about saying sorry, it's about actions. It's about demonstrating a genuine commitment to change. Gascon has apologized, but some say her apologies weren't enough, that they lacked sincerity. She deactivated her Twitter account, but the damage was already done. To truly redeem herself, she needs to do more than just say sorry. She needs to actively engage with the communities she offended. She needs to use her platform to promote understanding and acceptance. She needs to show, not just tell, that she's committed to being a better person. Will she do it? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. The road to redemption is long and difficult, and it's paved with actions, not just words. The implicit association test, IAT, could be used to show how she has changed her views on marginalized groups. The contact hypothesis, a sociological theory, could be used to promote positive intergroup relations. Now, let's consider some opposing viewpoints. On one side, you have people who believe that Gascon should be forgiven, that everyone makes mistakes, and that she deserves a second chance. They argue that her talent should be judged separately from her past actions, and that her nomination is a victory for transgender representation. They might point to the fact that her performance in Emilia Perez has been widely praised, and that she's brought a lot of attention to transgender issues. On the other side, you have people who believe that Gascon should be held accountable for her offensive tweets, that there's no excuse for her past behavior, and that she doesn't deserve a platform. They argue that her nomination sends the wrong message, that it normalizes hate speech, and that it's disrespectful to the communities she offended. They might point to the fact that her tweets caused real harm, and that she hasn't done enough to make amends. Both sides have valid points, and it's important to acknowledge the complexity of this situation. There's no easy answer, and ultimately, it's up to each individual to decide where they stand. Deontology, a normative ethical theory, might argue that Gascon should be held accountable for her actions, regardless of the consequences. Utilitarianism, another normative ethical theory, might argue that the outcome of her actions should be considered, and that her nomination could bring more good than harm. So what's the takeaway here? What does this all mean for the future? Well, the Karla Sofía Gascón controversy is a reminder that social media never forgets, and that your past can always come back to haunt you. It's a reminder that in Hollywood, image is everything, and that a scandal can derail even the most promising career. It's a reminder that redemption is possible, but it's a long and difficult road, paved with actions, not just words. And it's a reminder that the entertainment industry is constantly evolving, and that issues of diversity, inclusion, and accountability are more important than ever. This situation has sparked a lot of important conversations, and it's forced us to confront some uncomfortable truths. What does it mean to be held accountable for your past actions? What does it mean to give someone a second chance? And how do we balance the need for forgiveness with the need for justice? These are questions that we'll continue to grapple with for years to come. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Can Karla Sofía Gascón redeem herself? Does she deserve a second chance? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of entertainment and technology. We're always here to break down the complex issues and give you the insights you need to stay informed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, stay informed, stay engaged, and always question everything.